watching on your phone, you can piggyback off mine. Excited for school? Cheers in a moment. Is this a good time to tell you we've got to be here for 8:30 in the morning? Huh? Is it a good time to tell you we've got to be in town for 8:30 in the morning? It is a good time, isn't it? So cheers. You've got it's a half-day tour, so you'll have all afternoon to snooze.
I've been up since 9 o'clock. So I'll be fine by 10 now.
I can't hear a bloody word you're saying.
Don't worry.
Okay.
She was up at 9 o'clock this morning anyway, so she doesn't mind getting up early.
Was that you banging around? I heard somebody. I thought it was upstairs or downstairs. Well, it wouldn't have been upstairs, would it? I thought I heard somebody and I thought, then it went quiet again and I thought I must have imagined it. Anyway. Cheers, happy holidays.
Cheers to being
Let's take a picture actually, bring it back. Are you taking the pee at me? Am I not friend then?
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that. I meant as cheers to being old friends. Like, you know what I meant, don't you? Like,
I don't want to be my friend. Because I'm too old. Merci beaucoup! How did you mean it?
I meant as cheers to being all friends, like all being like a friend of group of friends going out.
Okay. There's a tram over there. Look, it's a tram.
What is that? What's that flag again?
Super. Door of the drippy
I
one.
didn't realise you could see it that far.
I want to try and catch that all the way home one day. It must go somewhere near us, does it?
Hospital.
No, we'd have to walk up the hill though, wouldn't we? That wouldn't work really. I'm gobsmacked they've pedestrianised it. It's a lot better though. Yeah, in France they have to do national service. So they have to do, I think it's 2 years in either army, fire, something else, I can't remember. Oh, right, they're armed. Do you not remember about 2 years ago there was a terrorist attack here in Nice?
No.
On the seafront, on the Promenade des Anglais.
I thought it was in Paris.
Darling, literally, you both look all shocked, but you can go wherever you go in the world at the moment. You can probably say there's been a terrorist attack. We went to London for the day. There's been stacks. On the seafront, on the Promenade des Anglais, one evening about 2 years ago, there was either fireworks or there was some sort of, I want to say something like carnival type night.
Oh, great, we're near a festival.
And somebody drove the van, you know, that old adage of driving it into people.
Yeah.
They did that. So whether it's got anything to do with that, I don't know.
Or the festival.
Or the festival, yeah.
Probably just like having.
I shouldn't have told you because you just get your knickers in them. I was going to tell you before we came and I thought, no, because you'll just have one of your moments.
It's probably like when we like back at festival, the headlines police announced.
God, armed police walking around Weymouth.
That's because Weymouth's dodgy area.
I don't think Weymouth qualifies as a dodgy area. There are areas of Weymouth that are dodgy. Never had one of these, but everybody seems to be drinking them, so I thought I'd try one. A couple of spritz. I'll have to have a little taste when nobody's looking. Why would they shoot you?
They come up to you and shoot you.
They're meant to be like keeping everything legal.
So you're unlawful, are you?
I'm illegal to try that.
Oh, I see.
They'll probably shoot back No, they just take to kill me, take me hostage.
They probably tell me.
Yeah, you'll get the bang bang.
This mist is like, first time we saw it was Florida, wasn't it?
Yeah. Remember
The cubes.
when I stood under that thing in Universal?
At Universal, they look like the showers. They're just like that, but they look like showers.
Sit really close because he's within arm's length of me, really. I expect if I go close he'll fly away. There we go, me and Pierre. Hello, you want something to eat? I think he's hoping for something to eat, if I'm honest. This is Nice Airport along here, if you're wondering. But perhaps he's thinking he'd like to take off and be an aeroplane. You alright, my friend? You hungry? I think he's hungry, don't you? So bye-bye, Pierre. Looming up today. Love to live here and have one of them, wouldn't you? Eh? Oh, I'd love to live here full stop, but get one of them scooters. Or a twizzle. to rent 3 of them. I think we'd have an accident, don't you? Between the 3 of them. We must be near this Elton John's house that you're so obsessed with, mustn't we?
It goes all the way. Look over that.
Oh, okay. So, Beth, we are stood looking out over Nice. You can see the very busy highway over there, which I will focus in on, which seems to be the main route they use these days to get to and from. They don't seem to use the Promenade des Anglais anymore. Down below us is the old town, which was Italian until 1860 and called Nizza, N-I-Z-Z-A.
My legs are shaking.
And you can see where the old town ends and New Nice starts.
Because it becomes.
Yep. Now this is the castle, I gather. Now you can walk down to the old town, it looks down that way somehow. But we need to find the viewing platform that looks out over the sea, so let's go. This is where the taxi dropped us off. Cascade, Tour, Musée du Château, Panoramas. On the basis panorama in English is a good view, I'm going to assume panoramas. It's probably a viewpoint. Like got mosaics and like Grecian, because it started off Greece. Did he tell you that yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Nice started off Greek, yeah.
What Italian did you say?
Greek and then Italian.
And then French.
And then French. Hence the Greek sort of nods to the Greek mythology.
Oh, one of them boats.
Yeah, I mean that's a Greek galleon, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this is a Greek castle.
And the Mer people are sort of Greek mythology, really, as opposed
I
to.
think this is a
Don't know.
This is built in the.
I mean, Poseidon, they're meant to be like the people. Did you also notice what he pointed out to you at the opera last night? The little Eiffel Tower heads,
Yeah.
because the same. Yeah. Public toilets and panoramas. I think he's down here. Do you think? Oh, yeah, down there. What do you think is up? I know. Should we go down there first? I can see the sea. I can see the Promenade des Anglais. Mind you don't twist your ankle on all these uneven bits.
Oh, these feel like you're on. These are taller because they've got.
Yeah, just be careful because there's lots of uneven ground. am I imagining things? No, I can definitely hear African. Okay, I'm not imagining things. Mind the dog poo behind you. Sort of spoils it slightly. Where is that? The Plaster Messina, where that tower is on the
Yeah.
I think it is.
That's the smallest cathedral with the biggest clock.
Oh, I didn't get told that. Look at you.
That pink thing.
Is that drum practice or is there something occurring? Just kidding. Wish I brought a bottle and I could fill the bottle up with water. Let's hope there's a cafe. Bet there isn't. Don't drink out that, I'll drink some of that water in a minute. Do we? find the lift to get back down anyway, haven't we? See? Museum to the chateau, so that's got to be the main part. And the cascade. It's somebody's birthday then. Because they're singing happy birthday. It's also a good place to come and play music. Oh, good. Glad we came up here. And there's the castle. Good. Jesus. So, 3 bottles of water and then 3 drinks, yeah? Ascensor. That's the word for lift. Okay, good. Cool news. I bet it's mega expensive. It's a bit like Nose Fort area.
Yeah.
That's what reminds me.
Savoy.
The site was
Converted to a public garden in 1828
Under the
Sardinian Restoration.
Sardinian.
Sardinian. No, that's what we said. Not Sardinian.
Quickly make a swift exit.
Is that like excavation of like Roman or something?
Crying.
Excavation. What?
I'm crying.
I need the toilet.
Oh, I found the dome thing. Where's the actual castle? Like the actual castle?
The actual castle, or just the actual castle?
The actual castle.
The actual castle. Oh, well, I think that might be part of the actual castle there.
Where's the other actual bit of the actual castle?
Well, there's a bit of actual castle up here by the look of it.
Where's the rest of the actual castle?
Up the hill, I think. Afraid so. Although that looks more like a burial area. Ah, there we go. Archaeological. Yes, I thought so. Usha. So that's a real tiny little room. That one right here.
You can see where they would have gone down into it. Look, because
Yeah.
it's that square and it was down.
Look, this is the very first place that anybody ever lived in Nice. I wonder what that rounded bit is up there.
Probably
That'd
not
be a
fireplace.
turret. No, it's not a fireplace.
Maybe it was a turret then.
Right.
It was a turret then.
Promenade Église, the first church, close. Entrance on the lateral. Okay. Oh, so the rounded bit over there, look, is this end of the church. So this is the church on
is
that way.
Is that why there's so many square bits?
Yeah. So this would have been somewhere there, and then that rounded bit is that bit there.
How
So-
tall would it have gone?
I don't know. So these posts are what?
They are.
There's like the bottom of a bottom of a column there. Do you see that one? Literally the only one with a column start left. All the rest have lost them, but they would have been the start of these Grecian columns. Oh, this is in English. Virtual reconstruction of the
And then they
cathedral.
would have gone over like that.
Yeah.
Because that's
The first Romanesque church in the 11th and 12th century.
the chancel.
The church screen and the side doorway. The church, as reconstructed during the 15th century, enlarged with cross-ribbed vaults and a bell tower. Ah. So the original church looked like
that one, and then that one is
that,
that one.
and then later on in the 15th century, like 300 years later, they decided to put,
Yeah.
And then that's a really old map of the citadel, which would have been the old city, I'm assuming, and then the chateau.
6 April 16.
Yeah, it shows you how it was all laid out. So this was like the controlling zone,
So
and then
that way it was in April 1691.
yeah, and all the minions lived down here, and all the posh people lived
In there.
up there. Yeah.
Look at the steps.
Yeah, that's really neat. Ruins of the cathedral dedicated to the Virgin Mary, built in the 11th, 12th centuries, rebuilt in the Middle Ages. The basis of the pillars, which we can definitely still see, separating the nave from the side aisles.
Semicircular apsis and
The chancel screen are still visible. Yeah, they are.
visible.
So obviously this bit here.
There's a tree growing in the middle of it.
Yeah. Cool.
That shows how long it was. That tree's probably 100 years, 200 years old.
Yeah, about that. Fascinating. Love a bit of history. Interesting. You never know what's under your feet. Right, up here and then back to the lift. Yeah? Cooling down quite nicely. Marble steps. Wow. Oh, well, marble's a very expensive commodity, so I'm going to say, yeah, and they're beautiful.
Do you think these are original?
Well, they look really, hey?
They look like the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Beautiful. Some work involved in that. Does not understand. Does not comprehend. Oh, and finally we reach the top. Da, 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 da. Oh shit. Oh. Le Cote. Le point de vue. The viewpoint. Haha. I knew we hadn't got to it. Oh. Oh, these steps are no good for me. Ha 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 ha. Finally. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's cool. Oh wow, that is cool.
Oh, can you take a picture of me in front of it? Like,
You want to put your bottle down there?
yeah, and so like it's going to end up.
Oh, I see. That waterfall's lovely. You can... They're getting wet down there.
I wouldn't mind being down. You must be able to go in the water fountain.
Yeah, I'm going to say, we clearly didn't go to whatever that is, because we did not get wet down there. And they're all taking pictures of something. So,
Yeah, you must be able to go in the water fountain.
yeah, you're right. You must be able to see the water coming off it, mustn't you?
You can.
Hayden is right.
I'm showing you a picture. It annoys me taste chips and that.
Yeah.
What annoys you? Have I done something wrong?
No.
You what, darling?
Oh, that's the
Oh, I
picture we
see.
wanted to show you.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
God, how young are you there?
You're 7.
I don't think you've grown, and then I see something like that, and I know you have.
Look at the pigeon. Hey, little pigeon.
He must wonder what all the fuss is about, mustn't he? Early in the morning when he's got it all to himself. He also meant to chuck coins in to make a wish.
Right, drink
Do you think
it.
anyone's ever dropped it down that hole?
Drop what down that hole?
Their coins.
Oh, probably.
Drink it, Mr. Pigeon. Drink it.
Well, it is. It's like everywhere. That must be the really good bag.
That sounds like the one you went in last night. Because that was quite close to here, wasn't it? I have seen it. The airport is weird right over there, isn't it? Yeah, plane taking off. I wonder whereabouts our place is. It must be up on that pinnacle at the far end. Yeah. Down there somewhere. Let's go and find that lift then. Any smelly Arabella? Yeah? Oh look, you can look at where all the things are in the world. I'm glad we came up and forced ourselves to walk. You forget the view on this side. Everybody forgets the view on this side. You want the toilet, I know.
Taking a picture.
Okay, excuse me. It's interesting shoes. It's actually really pretty too.
That's his house there, Mum.